What is up, boys, and welcome back to some more VGC 2020 / ranked doubles. Now, this is a battle that I was just doing this battle off camera. I was trying to ladder up the team a little bit more, trying to get into the 100, and I ended up running into this opponent with like a 54 or a 55 rating. And yes, they also have another Arcanine in these top rated these highly rated players. A lot of them have Arcanine on their team, and it's just such a problem because of the Snarl. But yeah, they had Arcanine. They have like a 54 or 55 rating. So this is the highest rated opponent I've gone up against so far. So I wasn't sure I was gonna win this, but just in case, I opened up my software and I didn't have the microphone unmuted. It was muted, so there's no audio. So I gotta add the audio now. Well, yeah, I just opened up my software to record it just in case I'm able to win. I wasn't expecting to win, but as you can see, they went with Vanillix and Arcanine, and I think here I just went for the Trick Room and Follow Me. And I think my opponent just went for Veil with Vanillix and went for a Snarl with Arcanine, so they can just break my disguise on Mimikyu. And I want to say I think that Vanillix, it's not Life Orb, it's not anything like that. I don't think it was Focus Sash, to be honest. Now, they go for Veil, and I get Trick Room up. And the following turn, they do end up switching out, but they also have an Excadrill on their team. Now, everyone's running Focus Sash on Excadrill. That's just standard. So, and it's not, the Vanillix wasn't Focus Sash because later on in the battle, I do end up one-shotting it, I think, with Torkoal. So it wasn't Focus Sash, but I don't even know if the Excadrill was Focus Sash as well because they end up switching it in. But because of their Veil, it ends up backfiring on them, and the Excadrill ends up taking chip damage from the hail. So we end up taking it out. So, but I do think the Excadrill was Focus Sash, but you know, again, the hail just ended up backfiring on my opponent when it came to that. And I think this might have been like a Choice Scarf Vanillix or something. They do switch out here. So, I don't know if it was because they were expecting Encore, because I ended up going for Encore on the Vanillix, or it was just because they were locked into it. So, yeah, I never found out, and I think I forgot to, yeah, I don't think I checked my opponent's team information after the battle. But, yeah, see, I go for Swords Dance. If my opponent had a Will-O-Wisp, I was lucky, though. They didn't go for it because they just went for Snarl again. I don't know if it was because they were just expecting me to go for Follow Me again, or maybe they were expecting me to switch in one of my special attackers. That's the reason why Arcanine is just such a problem for my team. It intimidates both of my physical attackers, Mimikyu and Chandelure. And then it drops my special attack on Chandelure, Torkoal, Gastrodon with Snarl. So, but here I go for, I just go Follow Me, Swords Dance. And I think my opponent switches out the Arcanine so they can just rotate the Intimidate. Yeah, see, they switch out. I think it's into X. Yeah, this is where we see the Excadrill, boys. And this is where it takes. Yeah, you can see Mold Breaker. That too. I've been running into so many Mold Breaker Excadrills. And again, they just spam Rock Slide on me, and they're bypassing the disguise, so I'm taking damage, and then I end up flinching, and I pretty much just lose. I just can't do anything against that. So those are a lot of teams I've been losing to too as well. But yeah, so they just go for Thunderbolt. We get Sword Dance up. Now, am I already at +3 attack here? I think I checked. Yeah, see, look, okay, I'm at +3 attack. I think they switch out Rotom here into Arcanine to intimidate me, and I end up going for Helping Hand, Max Phantasm into the Excadrill. So yeah, so if that was a Focus Sash Excadrill, my opponent's own Hail definitely backfired on them because they ended up breaking it. But the reason why I went for Helping Hand instead of Follow Me was because I was expecting the Arcanine to come in. Even though I was at +2 attack, even though I'm still at +2 attack, I guess I just wanted to make sure I knock out this Excadrill. And then, even though now we got the attack drop and we're at +2, we end up getting the Arcanine ends up getting the defense drop. So we can still knock it out the following turn. But my opponent doesn't Dynamax here. They don't Dynamax the Excadrill and it goes down. And I think the following, they bring out Rotom, and I think the following turn they protect Arcanine. Yeah, see, down goes Excadrill, and I'm pretty sure they protect Arcanine the following turn because they were expecting me to attack it, and I think I did. I think I went for a Max Phantasm on the Arcanine. And I think this is where I go for Life Dew with Togetic. Yeah, I go for Life Dew on Togetic, and it helps us out survive the Max Lightning from the Dynamax Rotom. So let's see. And I still have Torkoal and Chandelure in the bag, so at this point in the battle, I'm in a good position right here. I still have 4 Pokemon. My opponent is down to 3. So let's see. Yeah, I think I go for the Max. Yeah, see, I'm at +2. I'm checking what my attack is right there. And yeah, I go for the Max Phantasm on Arcanine, and then I go for the Life Dew. I don't think I go for Helping It. Yeah, I go for Life Dew. And my opponent's going to Dynamax the Rotom. And they go for Max Lightning on Togetic, I'm pretty sure. And they just protect Arcanine here. Yeah, there's the protect on Arcanine. Remember, I think Arcanine, yeah, Arcanine's gonna go down to -2 defense right here because of the Max Phantasm. And then there's the Life Dew. And because of that, we are able to survive the Max Lightning coming from that Rotom. So yeah, now the Arcanine's at -2 defense, and now the Rotom is at -1 defense as well. Now, I don't think, is it this turn right here? I think it's actually this turn. You're going to notice here, I go for Life Dew with Togetic, and I attack the Arcanine. The problem with that was, I wasn't paying attention, so I didn't notice that my Trick Room actually expired on this turn. You're going to see right now. Watch, let's see. Yeah, Hill stopped. Was it this turn? Veil, yeah, there it is. So Trick Room ended. So my opponent ends up doubling up into Mimikyu right here. They go for Flare Blitz and Max Lightning. And I end up going for Life Dew with Togetic. So there's the Max Phantasm on Arcanine. There's Life Dew. I wasn't paying attention right here. I would have gone for Follow Me and Max Phantasm to Arcanine. But again, I wasn't paying attention. So I didn't notice that the, I didn't notice that the Trick Room expired, but Mimikyu is able to take it. We're in Dynamax form. Arcanine's not going to do that much damage, and then, you know, I mean, I don't think anybody runs like max special attack in a Rotom, so Mimikyu was able to tank both of those hits, and we're still able to get some HP back from the Life Dew, and Togetic gets HP as well. So now, the only Pokemon my opponent has left is the Vanillix and the Rotom. Now, what do I go for here? I think, okay, if I remember this correctly, I think I end up going for Shadow Sneak on Rotom because it's at -2 defense now. And I go for Shadow Sneak just to get some chip damage, and I switch out Togetic into Torkoal to get rid of the Snow Warning so my opponent doesn't have that 100 accuracy Blizzard. Now, the only thing my opponent ever went with was Blizzard and Veil on that Vanillix. That's all I saw. So I do think that was probably like a Choice Scarf Vanillix or something. But yeah, see, I switch in Torkoal. And we get some chip damage off on the Rotom. It's at -2. It's at -2 defense, so that was pretty decent damage. And you can see the Blizzard we actually avoided with Mimikyu, but my opponent does double up into the Mimikyu slot. Now, I wasn't sure if the Rotom's Dynamax was already gonna end right here, so I decided to bring out Chandelure just in case. If the Rotom's Dynamax ends, well, we have the Sun up, so its Hydro Pump is gonna do even less damage. But just in case if they're because I wasn't keeping track of the Dynamax, so if the Dynamax was still active, I was just gonna switch out Torkoal into Togetic, and we can later on bring out bring back Torkoal and get rid of the rain. But yeah, the Dynamax just ends, and I think I just go for Heat Wave with Torkoal and Trick Room with Chandelure. And this is where I one-shot the Vanillix, so it wasn't Focus Sash or anything like that. Yeah, so there's a Trick Room, and I think my opponent does end up missing Chandelure with the Blizzard, and then the Rotom ends up missing the Hydro Pump. But that's the reason why the lowest accuracy moves I'll run is something that's like 90 accuracy. I don't like running stuff that has like 85 like Hydro Pump. But I was okay with Torkoal going down there anyway. So if Hydro Pump would have connected and knocked out Torkoal, it doesn't matter because I just bring out Mimikyu and we just Heat Wave, we knock out Vanillux, and then the following turn I can just Helping Hand Shadow Ball. Well, actually, you know what? I think, yeah, actually, Togetic would have gone down to Thunderbolt from the Rotom, so I could have just, well, yeah, I was okay with Torkoal going down. Even if Togetic went down, doesn't matter. We knock out the Vanillux. We still get some chip damage off on the Rotom, and in the following turn, we just go for Shadow Ball, and then we knock out Rotom anyway. But anyway, boys, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys again next time.